Hello YouTubers, I'm a YouTuber too. Hang 'em high here again. This is a video response to a sensationalized effort by the Cult of Dusty to get everybody riled up about him coming online and saying, "Fuck the troops, motherfuckers!" This is the voice of this is the voice in the face of atheism. Motherfuckers! That's the voice in the face of reason and atheism. But this is just a little video response to that. I think got way out of hand. I think Dusty sensationalizes shit because he's a smart businessman and he knows that it's going to get ratings, and ratings equal money made for him and money made for Google and YouTube. So be careful about everything, believing everything that everybody says, you Dusty worshippers out there. So just watch this is my response, but I totally disagree with Dusty on that one, on his "fuck the troops" video, or "I don't support the troops" video, and I disagreed with 90% of the Dusty worshippers that were posting comments there. Some of the most illogical and irrational thinking and commentary I've ever seen. So sit back and relax, watch the show. Are these the people that you mean that you don't support? These folks in Vietnam right here. These folks in Vietnam were drafted. They didn't necessarily volunteer, not all of them. They were drafted into this war. You see a squad right there walking down waist deep in a river getting leeches up their dick. Pretty sure they didn't want to be there. And it doesn't appear that they're sitting back on their ass, smoking weed, selling dildos and pocket pussies and hairy muff porn to everybody, and then bitching about the way in which their national security is provided. Not those guys. How about these guys here? Let's see. Depicts a squad in Vietnam carrying out their wounded, waist deep in a river. I'm pretty sure this was during a time where they were drafted. They may have been volunteers, they may have not have been, but there they go. Is that the folks that you don't support? Don't support them guys. These people right here, Paul Thisted and Jessica Buchanan, who were rescued by Navy SEAL Team 6 in Somalia. They're not even Americans. They were Danish refugee workers in Somalia that were taken captor, and Navy SEAL Team 6 went in, killed 9 to rescue them, brought them back alive. Those the troops you don't support? I bet you these two people support the troops. I bet you they hugged their neck. And Dusty, while you were sitting back with your selling your dildos and smoking your weed, you've never been in a position, obviously, that you could appreciate how these two people must have felt when those Navy SEALs crashed through the door and fired their evil guns and killed those brown people that we all just want to live and get along with so much. I bet Captain Richard, he was saved by a Navy SEAL team that parachuted in overnight, and they shot and killed a Navy SEAL sniper shot and killed the Somalian pirates that held him captive. I bet he supports the troops. Or the guys that saved him the ones you don't support too? They made bad career decisions to do what they do to save American lives and protect yours too. They protect your freedoms. They protect your ability to sit back on your ass and sell 1970s muff porn and pocket pussies and dildos to seedy people, probably pedophiles too. But are these the people you don't support? Do you support the people that are saved by the troops? I mean, how far do we go with this? I bet you this guy supports the troops. Bring back fresh in your memory about why our troops, if you're talking about these two wars, the Iraqi war and the Afghanistan war in particular, we're over in Afghanistan because of this right here. Dusty, he doesn't want anybody to die. Brown, green, purple, doesn't matter. Well, The people on this plane right here, I'm not sure what color they were, but they were pretty much vaporized when they hit that building. I don't think diplomacy. I don't think diplomacy worked very well there, Dusty. They've been attacking us, doing this shit for a decade prior to this. Is this what you mean when you don't support the troops? You don't support the people on this plane either? Because if you don't support the troops, then you really can't support the people and the families that died on these airplanes, that this plane in particular that's getting ready to crash into this building. This is a good one too, just to document my statement about the previous decade. This is the 1993. This is a photo of 1993 World Trade Center bombing by the same group. We were on their hit list for a long time. That's some of the rubble there. They killed 6 people, injured thousands. Didn't do what they wanted to do, which is bring the buildings down. Then are these the people you don't support too? Any of those 6 dead people there? Which side are you on anyway? It seems to me like you might be living in the wrong fucking country. But I'm just trying to get it straight in my mind which side you support. Who do you support? You probably don't support the troops that sought out and exterminated the people that did this, because they certainly didn't use diplomacy. I don't remember ever being able to talk a body bomb off of anybody. See, here it comes now. Yeah, these are the guys you don't support. These guys here that are in these guys are in Iraq. That the only problem I have with Iraq is that we're going over there and fighting. Some of the work that we're doing is freeing a people that weren't even willing to fucking fight for their own freedom. But these guys are still there, taking their orders like good soldiers, and they're actually teaching these people how to fight for their own freedom, providing them medical care, providing them clean water to drink, showing them how installing a diplomacy, the diplomacy that you talk about, that you speak of, that you wish would exist. They're there installing that diplomacy so that everything is not, stone you to death and chop your head off. Those guys are those ones you don't support. Those guys there that are doing some of America's best work. I don't think any of those guys are selling dildos and pocket pussies and 1970s muff porn, sitting back on their ass smoking weed and bitching about. These guys here are probably not selling porn to pedophiles. You're probably right about that. So, but I support them. Picture of the people that we obviously went to get retribution for in Afghanistan. Those people there, I bet you when they woke up, Dusty, they didn't probably wake up to sell 1970s muff porn and pocket dildos and shit to people, but they were on that plane when it flew into that building. I bet we probably should support them. These are some people that you probably do support. These are a bunch of ragheads, the brown people that you say you don't want to die. These are in Iraq, Afghanistan. And I've got problems with the war. I've got problems right here. Now, this is a picture of either a bunch of people that we want to kill or should kill, or a bunch of people that we are protecting. Either way, these fucking people don't have enough bravery to fight for their own freedom, and that's the only problem I have with doing this. But we're basically killing insurgents of these Islamic extremists, and all they want is for us to die. I don't think that they care, Dusty, that you want to talk things out, or smoke a bong, or sell them a pocket pussy, you motherfucker. These people will fucking cut your head off if you walk up there and want to hang out with them, douchebag. They'll smile at you and stick a knife between your ribs and fuck you with it, and then cut your fucking head off and mail it to your fucking family. And these douchebags in this picture probably are the same douchebags that aren't willing to fight for their own freedom. Etched in my memory, and this was etched in my brother's memory as well. This is an interesting photo of somebody that you probably don't support either, if you don't support the troops. Motherfuckers! You bunch of motherfucker cocksuckers! You don't support the troops, motherfuckers! This guy here that's falling head down he jumped from the World Trade Center, Tower 1, plummeted to his death. These people fell 10 seconds. It took them 10 seconds was the flight time, basically, before they hit the ground. And that is not long enough to lose consciousness before you die, before you splat. So they were completely aware and awake when they hit the ground. Probably don't support them either, do you, Dusty? You want them to live, or is it just the brown people that flew the fucking plane into the building? You know what? It'd probably be a good idea that, being, an atheist and everything, I'm sure prayers didn't help this guy. I bet you he was praying his ass off all the way to the ground. But I bet you go up and want to shake hands and hang with the motherfuckers that flew the plane into this building and caused this guy to have to jump. I bet you they fuck you with a knife, cut your head off. I don't think they're going to fucking give a shit that you want to hang like a cool motherfucker. Yeah, I've never seen more irrational commentary in my life, especially coming from you. My brother thinks you're good for the movement. I don't. I think you're a disgrace to the movement. I don't think that your approach leaves itself open to free thought. I think it leaves itself open to cults. Here's a picture here of a guy falling to his death. He's probably 5 seconds into a 10-second fall. Probably don't support him either, do you, motherfucker? Just wanted to give you guys some video evidence, let you remember. These people, over 200 people, more than 200 people jumped to their death, more than the videos and pictures that we have. They jumped for over 2 hours. And after all of that, when our emergency personnel showed up, the buildings came crashing down on them. And yeah, I guess if we would just stop fucking with them, if we just go ahead and blow ourselves up, that will probably solve the problem, wouldn't it, Dusty? Dusty, would you be willing to strap a bomb on yourself and just go ahead and blow yourself up? That's the kind of diplomacy that they want you to do. That's the only kind of diplomacy that they're going to agree with. I bet if we flew you over there, have you ever been in a position, I bet you've probably had to be in a position, or maybe you were camping and you ran out of lube to jack your dick with, looking at your 1970s muff porn that you peddled to everybody. And so it was probably a hard night for you. But you probably soldiered on and got through that dick jacking without the lube, So you can obviously understand what it's like to be in a country, to be dropped in a country and have to fight your way out. You don't necessarily fight for God or country, you fight for the guys next to you. And you just hope you make it. So that was just a little video montage of try to help people remember and to help encourage free thought. And don't listen to Dusty. He's wrong about this. Dusty, you're a motherfucker. This is Hang 'em High. Out.